I never liked dolls. Something about their glassy eyes and frozen smiles always unsettled me, even as a kid. My grandmother used to collect them, shelves upon shelves of porcelain figures staring blankly from her attic. When she passed, the house became mine. I moved in last fall. It was meant to be temporary, just until I got back on my feet. The house was old, creaky, and smelled like cedar and dust, but it was quiet. Too quiet. One night, while unpacking, I heard footsteps, not from the hallway, from above. I froze. The attic. It hadn't crossed my mind until then, but the attic door had been slightly ajar when I first arrived. I thought maybe the wind had pushed it open. I grabbed a flashlight and pulled down the creaky ladder. The air that met me was stale, thick with old memories. Boxes, dust, and those damn dolls. All of them were lined up exactly as I remembered, except for one. A doll I'd never seen before, sitting in a rocking chair, dead center in the attic. She wore a faded blue dress, and her eyes weren't porcelain. They were glass, realistic, human. I reached out to touch her, and for a split second, I swear she blinked. I stumbled back, laughing nervously. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe the flashlight flickered. I closed the attic and went to bed, trying not to think about it. That night, I woke up around 3:14 a.m. The air felt off, heavy. From the hallway, I heard a soft creaking noise, like a chair slowly rocking. I got up and opened my door. Nothing. Silence. But when I turned to go back to bed, I saw it. On the floor, near my bedroom door. A small porcelain shoe. The same color as the doll's dress. I didn't sleep after that. The next morning, I decided to lock the attic. I wasn't superstitious, but I wasn't about to mess around either. I padlocked the door and even placed a small dresser in front of it. 2 nights later, I woke again. Same time, 3:14 a.m. Same feeling. Thick, unmoving air. Only this time, I heard laughter. Childlike. Faint. From inside the walls. I jumped up, heart racing. I went straight to the attic door. The lock? Gone. The dresser? Moved. The ladder hung down as if someone had just used it. I climbed. Each step creaked like a scream. At the top, nothing. Except the doll. No longer in the chair. She sat on the floor now, hands folded neatly in her lap, head tilted toward the door, looking right at me. This time, I didn't pretend. I left. I drove to a motel and stayed there for the night. The next morning, I returned, this time with a friend. We went to the attic together. The doll was back in the chair. My friend laughed, said I was freaking myself out. He picked up the doll and looked into its face. And then, it spoke. "I missed you," it said. We both jumped back, and the doll fell, face first. When we turned her over, the eyes had changed. They were blue now, just like my friend's. I burned the attic. I don't care what people think. The fire department said the blaze was contained, But that corner of the attic, the one where the chair sat, it didn't burn, not even a little. Like the flames were afraid to touch it. I moved out 2 days later. Sometimes at 3:14 a.m., I still wake up for no reason. And when I look at the corner of my room, just for a second, I swear I see something rocking. What would you do if the doll remembered you? If you want to hear what happened next, hit subscribe, and I'll tell you. Just don't fall asleep at 3:14 at fall.